Hello viewers, welcome to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about why you should read Brandon Sanderson's Mistborn in 2024. So thanks to preface the video, the quality looks the way it was because, the way it is, because that's sort of the aesthetic that I'm going for, not necessarily because I'm recording on Acer laptop. And I'm going to try to wrap this review up pretty quick. I know there's probably more in-depth, longer reviews, and those people probably know more about what they're talking about than me. So I'm going to keep this one short and simple. Sort of just give a teaser trailer as to why you should read this book if you have. If it's 2024 and you still haven't read Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, I would definitely hop on that train. I certainly didn't just read the book. Finished it about 4 days ago before recording this. Also, if you're a fan of the other books in his wider cosmere, I think, of course, if you're a Stormlight fan, I would get into Mistborn, certainly. Or if you've read the standalones, well, I think Elantris is getting sequels now, and Warbreaker, I'd also suggest Mistborn. The Final Empire, of course. Should probably specify that in the title. Magic system, hard magic system, really well thought of. I mean, I don't know how he. It feels like a science, and to some people that might deter you. For those who like hard magic systems, of course, it's hard not to talk about a Brandon Sanderson book, without mentioning how good the magic system is. Um, but those who like more open, loose magic system, I still think there's a lot to get out of the hard magic system. Allomancy, I think is what it's called in this book. I think there's a lot of payoffs that hit harder because of the limitations later in the book. It feels more rewarding. World building, of course, is another staple of this book. It definitely feels like Bloodborne, if you've ever played that game, sort of that like dark sort of environment, world feel. If you're looking for a read where the bad guy won, and this is sort of the aftermath of him winning and taking over the world, like if I don't know, Sauron took the ring from Frodo, I guess, or Sam pushed him in the volcano and kept it and became a Dark Lord, I guess. But anybody looking for that type of book, I think this fits that niche really well. Um, I think this is even a good book for those who aren't necessarily fans of the fantasy genre. I feel like this book, I'm sure that's been mentioned before. It's a good entry into the genre. Character work is very good. I don't think there's a single character that I dislike. There are characters that I don't like, but I think that's purposeful, which proves that they're good characters. Um, Big moments, pacing seems pretty consistent throughout. It sort of is the Sanderlanche is what they call it at the end. It really ramps up the pace near the end, especially, which can be sort of jarring, but it's still the quality of the ending makes up for it. Doesn't feel cheap or anything. It feels like well earned. Seems realistic. There isn't really any like Deus Ex Machina moments that's gonna distract from being in the moment reading the finale. I'm gonna try to keep this review spoiler free, but yeah, conclusion definitely one of my favorite parts about this book. So character world building, plot, I think a lot of good things going on here just to sort of draw you on into the story and keep you entertained. I mean, personally, I finished this book in about probably 5, 6 sittings, and I'm a relatively slow reader, as you can tell because I can't pronounce reader. So yeah, Bookman rating of Brandon Sanderson's Mistborn is gonna have to be a 4.75 out of 5 Steel Inquisitors. Um, Great read, only a few nitpicks. I think late in the story, there's a typo in my edition, at least this mass paperback edition. I think that's what they call it, mass paperback. It says TP instead of two, and that really pissed me off. But yeah, no, ultimately great read. If you're for the thrills and fun of fantasy and what it could provide, I would definitely invest into this book and read it. There's also two other books because it is a trilogy. I'm sure most of you know that though. It is 2024. But yeah, no, if you haven't gotten to this book yet, definitely hop on it. I highly recommend. And thank you guys for watching this short video. And I'll see you all in the next one.